There's been many videos made like this one with the exact same title. Should you take your ex back? Trying to help you out, make the right decision. But this one is going to be completely different because all of these other videos dissect this argument from either an emotional or logical perspective. But I think we need both in this case. And that's why I'm going to do both. I'm going to dissect this argument from an emotional and a logical perspective. And here's the thing, you need this answer. You need this. You need to try this, or you're just gonna click off and go cry again and start ruminating over her all over again. So I'm gonna dissect this from an emotional and a logical perspective, which is way different than any of these other videos. Now, here's one quality about me that you may not know, bro. Whenever I'm with a woman, I love hard. I basically I have a very strong attachment style to the woman I'm with, and I love hard. Like when I'm with a woman and I'm committed to her, holy shit, she gets like the ultimate treatment. And a lot of my heart goes out towards this woman. Especially in one case, this happened with an ex of mine, and I loved hard. She ended up cheating on me, and she dumped me. Like usually it's the other guy. Usually it's the other guy who gets cheated on, finds out, and then he dumps the girl. No, this time, like, she cheated on me and she dumped me. And then she came to my prom with the guy she fucking cheated on me with, right? And of course, one day later, after, like, I find, okay, whatever, she dumped me. Of course, I tried to be, Sigma male, whatever, don't cry, stone cold heart, be strong. It doesn't matter. She was shit anyways. I tried all this, pathetic level minded bullshit. I was able to hold it for a day. Next day, I woke up within 30 minutes. I'm in the mirror and I'm literally crying. This was a couple of years ago, right? This was a couple of years ago, and obviously I've matured a lot more from that age. But this just goes to show, even like I had a decently okayish slash fine, like I wasn't a weak person then, but I was still like bawling my eyes out one day later. So this goes to show that I love really, really, really hard. The amount of love people give in relationships, multiply that by 5, and that's the way I love. But there's one thing I am eternally grateful for. No matter how much I love, no matter how much I love this woman and I value this woman and I value our relationship and I love the memories and I wanted to, marry this girl and we talk about our kids' names and whatever, all this bullshit that happens in relationships. Even though I was dumped vigorously numerous times by numerous different women, never once, I'm so grateful for this. Never once did I come crawling back like a little goblin monkey. Never once did I come saying, oh, please take me back, or any of this bullshit. Never once. Even though I have missed them severely, and I've missed the times, and I've missed just being around them, and I've just missed them in general. Never once did I give in to my desires, my reptilian desires, begging to come crawling back. Never once. Now, look, I have many, many exes, and I know you don't see me posting pictures of girls I was with or girls I am with, or like you don't really see women on this channel. And the reason I do this, or the reason I don't do this, is just because of like it's PTSD. I used to do this a lot. This channel used to be like almost a Playboy pickup artist kind of channel, and basically every other video was just a picture of me and like some girl I was with, or some girl I was sleeping with, or some girl I was just thinking with. And the channel started blowing up. People didn't like that. Okay, it was a tough situation. I had to get rid of the channel. I had to delete everything. Basically, there's like no women on the channel right now. It's a clean slate from the outside. Now let's dissect this from a logical perspective first. Okay, we're gonna talk about logic when it comes to should you take an ex back, and then we're gonna talk about emotional perspective. You're gonna see me start getting angry at you later in the video because there's so many idiots. First, let's talk about the logical perspective. You and I can agree on this. Every single woman that comes after your last woman is better. It's like an endless cycle where you break up with this girl, the next one is better. You break up with this girl, the next one is better. You break up with this girl, the next one is better. It is always better than the last one, right? So why, when you break up with someone and you know you're going to get a better option down the line, you start worrying. You think, oh no, she was the best, and then eventually you realize, oh, she wasn't the best. There was someone better. So maybe instead of being sad, you should kind of be grateful and looking forward towards the next woman that you're going to get. Because with me and with every single guy, every woman that I have left or every woman that's left me, the next woman that I got was significantly better. Significantly in quality, in beauty, in personality, in way of thinking, in way of acting. All of them were significantly better in relationship satisfaction. All of them were huge amounts better. But here's you, oh, no, but she was the best. She was the one. She was my soulmate. Bullshit. If it ended for a damn good reason. Now, you may think you were innocent and maybe she accused you of something or, some bullshit happened. The truth is, if it ended, she wanted it to end or you wanted it to end because of some kind of reason. right? If it ended, I don't want to sound cliche, it was meant to end. It genuinely was meant to end. There had to be like a damn good reason. Maybe she was like cheating behind your back, or maybe you just guys weren't like, you weren't satisfied anymore, you weren't compatible, or you just started spreading apart. If it ended for a damn good reason. That's it. If it ended, it's over. There's a good reason for it. If it was meant to stay, it would have, but it didn't clearly. You must learn to burn all the boats in life. In life, you will be met with many situations, many circumstances, many times where you have to burn everything behind you. You have to burn the past. You have to burn that business model that you tried for 7 months but didn't work because you're an idiot and you didn't use the business model that I teach you, which works for all people. Link in description. Quick plug. You have to burn boats. You simply have to burn boats eventually throughout your life. You have to cut connections with guy friends. You have to cut connections with sometimes family members. You have to cut connections with people you know and love. And this teaches you that. You being forced to burn that boat, which is your relationship, will teach you the fact that sometimes in life you must grab whatever boat you're sailing on and burn. Like literally, burn the boats behind you, burn the past, kill the past. And that is a very important skill that you must learn. Literally, just burn the boats, kill the past, and move on. You know, in the last 2,000 years, our brains and our ways of living have, like, over millions of years. In the last 2,000, they've changed the most, which is crazy when you think about it. Over the last few million years where humans were around, in the last 2,000, which is like a little snivel of our entire, length of living, the Homo species, which is the human species. We were primal creatures and we needed each other. We needed the woman to procreate and the woman needed us to protect. In our modern day, yeah, sure, it's nice to have a relationship, but is it needed for survival? Absolutely not. That's why women are breaking up with men a lot more, because they don't really need the men, do they? Yeah, they need them to live fulfilling lives, but when it comes to pure survival, there's less of an incentive. So there's less of an incentive for you to stay with her, and there's less of an incentive for her to stay with you. But the emotional connection that as primal creatures we had, it's still there. You can't evolve that out of you in 2,000 years. But the ways of living can change and ways of cultures can change so that it's easier for breakups to happen. That's why, even though a breakup doesn't technically mean that much in the modern day, like, you can just continue making money, you can continue surviving, and you can continue living, and you can find another woman, even though you can do all that stuff, it hurts significantly, even though it shouldn't, because in truth, through evolution, through the times, we needed to stay together and to stay loving and to stay in one family unit, but this has been destroyed out of us. So it hurts way more than it should. If you can look at it from that perspective and almost hijack your brain into like evolving a few thousand years, you'll realize it's pointless. It really is pointless. Now, of course, it's great to be loving, it's great to be, fulfilled and family and whatever. But basically, like, I'm manipulating your mind into feeling better right now so that you can understand and think of it from a third party perspective and not just your little goblin brain. Pain is temporary. That's simple. That's literally it. No matter what you feel right now, no matter if nothing in this video convinces you, which it will convince you, pain is temporary. It will go away. It will go away. The people in the most amount of pain in their lives eventually goes away. Time is the healer of all wounds, physical, mental, and psychological, and especially wounds of the soul. Time heals. When you lose a family member, yeah, it's mourning, and now you get melancholic and you get sad and you remember the memories, but as time goes on, you are healed. When you lose a family member, when you get stabbed, yeah, time heals the physical wound. When you're depressed, whatever, not even time, depression is different, but you get the point. Time heals all wounds. Pain is temporary. Stop thinking in a mindset where it's like it's always gonna be there. Name one time in the entire history of humanity where man has broken up with woman and it has hurt him severely, where he didn't grow significantly from that. When that ex that broke up with me a long time ago, and I started crying in front of the mirror, you know what I did the next few days? I hit a deadlift PR. Back then it was 140 kilograms, which was 3 plates. Right now that's my warm up. Okay, but still, I grew significantly from that. Literally significantly. I was never able to touch that weight. And I hit that PR and I started repping it out, actually. I remember. I was literally repping out that shit simply because I had unlimited, like, drive now. I was strong and I was ready and I was growing and I was in my period, like an era, a phase of growth after that breakup. But here you are thinking, oh, I'm sad now. Fuck you. Now we're going to enter the emotional perspective of this argument. Quick disclaimer, this will wrench your heart. This will give you like shitty gut feelings. You'll get that gut wrenching feeling, but it is the truth because I will only speak the truth to you no matter how harsh it is. I'm gonna speak some harsh truth to you, but this is what you need to hear. If you're a pussy and you don't believe in that and you think, oh bro, I care about my feelings, get off this video because this video is about to get fucking real. The first thing I'm going to tell you right now is that women have it so easy when it comes to relationships compared to men. She, the woman you loved, is getting dicked down right now as we speak. As I speak to you right now, bro, your woman is getting plowed down and dicked down by some other guy she's way more attracted to you than you ever, or she ever was to you. You're here and that guy's here and he's fucking pounding the shit out of her and he doesn't even care about her. This is just the way of the world. And here you are thinking, oh, please, but I miss her. This is the harsh truths. Your woman, if you're with her, she was probably decently attractive. Now you know that even fat whales, even fat whales have their place in the dating market nowadays. So the decently attractive woman you had is definitely in a plethora of options. And you think she won't exercise her right to have options? She's bored. If she broke up with you, she's either feeling sad or she's feeling bored or she's feeling, lustful. And she will exercise that right she has to get dicked down. Unless, you're in a whatever Muslim country. But even then, that kind of stuff happens. Okay? But the truth is, she has multiple guys speaking to her. She's basically being whored out. Put it simply for you. And here you are thinking, oh bro, I'm so sad. You can be bitter and be angry at this situation, or you can be better. The situation isn't changing. You're not gonna text her and saying, and convince her to not get dicked down because she will continue getting dicked down. She will continue getting fucked, vigorously. The only thing that you can change is your reaction to it. So you either be bitter or you either be better. You know that feeling you have where you long for her and you're not sure if you should get back with her? As a man who wants to grow, as a man who has an empire to build, as a man who's on this path, as a man who's on this journey, as a man who watches these kinds of videos, you should never, ever be the one looking up and pedestalizing this woman. She should be pedestalizing you. She should be missing you. You should never have or be put in this position where you're upset that she left you. It should never be like that. If you're that top quality of a man, first of all, no woman will leave you ever. That's number one. Number two, if it ever does happen, it's gonna be in your favor. She's gonna be the one who wants to speak to you or misses you. If you're truly that high quality man that you say you are, you should never be missing the woman. Now, okay, look, you can be missing the woman, but she needs to be missing you way more. I miss a lot of the women I've been with, but they mean nothing to me anymore. They mean nothing to me because I have a plethora of options, and it just doesn't it's just part of the way of life. Make her miss you. Make her miss you by improving yourself relentlessly, by changing your identity, by completely changing who you are, by unfollowing her, by blocking her, whatever it is. And don't be worried about oh man, but I don't want to unfollow her because I lost. This is child. I lost. Oh my god, you are such a fucking child if you believe this. Whoever unfollows the other lost because they're more emotionally connected. What kind of stupid third grade logic is this? What kind of stupid TikTok logic is this? I've been blocked and I've unfollowed. Just disconnect your connection with this woman. It's over. Finish. You don't care about her. She doesn't care about you. Forget it. Just keep on relentlessly improving yourself so that she misses you. And in future relationships, when you get dumped, they miss you. You look pathetic. You truly look pathetic when you're sitting with your guys saying, oh, I miss her. And yeah, look, guys, take care of each other. If you ever do that to me and you're one of my boys, I'll take care of you and we'll have a talk about it and whatever. But the true subconscious reality is you kind of make yourself look like a bitch around guys, basically. That's the truth. It is the truth. If you're sitting there and complaining consistently, oh guys, I miss her. I wonder what she's doing right now. I'm checking her stories, and then you're neurotically seeing if there's guys and the outing she's in, you're fucking your mind up. You're destroying your mind, and you look pathetic in the process. You look stupid in the process. Understand that it is over. It is over. It is done. Oh, but I'm scared I miss her. She's probably getting dicked down. She is. She is getting dicked down. Move on. If you continue to have this desire, this strong desire and want to get her back and be with her again, you act like you have this repelling, scarce mindset. The scarce mindset is the mindset where it's like, oh, I got it once, I'm not sure if I can get it again. You think about this in money, right? If you chase money super, 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 super hard, you kind of repel it. If you chase like sales super hard and you're trying to sell this guy really, really hard, it's kind of repelling. Sales and women are very similar. If you have this scarce mindset when it comes to women, oh, she was the only woman I could ever get, you have a disgustingly annoying and repelling personality that with the future woman that you want to attract and cold approach and text, blah, 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 you have this repelling personality which puts you in this negative feedback loop where your ex doesn't want you back, and neither does any other woman. Neither does any other future woman want you in the first place. Do not have this disgusting, scarce, repelling mindset. Women want the best. They want the best of the best. They want the highest quality of the highest quality. They are hypergamous. They choose the best guy that they can. And clearly, that is not you. Clearly, that is not you. There's a guy significantly better than you. Now, there will always be guys significantly better. But if there's a guy in your circle, in your area, in an area where your woman has access to, and you can see that guy and you know that guy, and he was better than you, what you have is unlimited motivation to be better at every single realm. Every single realm. When I was broken up with and dumped by that girl, you know how consistent I was for the gym? Like I literally went to the gym probably for a year straight without missing a single day. That's extremely consistent. And take a look at my physique. Of course, that helped me in the long run to attract more and better and prettier and nicer and higher quality women. So you have basically unlimited motivation or you have unlimited pathetic behavior. Which one are you going to choose? Unlimited motivation to grow your business, to grow your money, to grow your wealth, to grow your empire, to grow your mind, to grow your spirituality, to grow your physicality, to grow your strength. Unlimited motivation to grow any of these, or unlimited motivation to look at her Instagram posts and scroll and start fapping like a monkey, like a goblin. Which one are you going to be? Are you going to be the little bitch, or are you going to be the man who literally like rises from the ashes and climbs and conquers what he didn't before? You have unlimited motivation. You have an unlimited spark. This happens with all guys who get broken up with, and it hurts. So to answer your question, should you get with your ex again? Fuck no. Wish not for a lighter load, but for a stronger back.